Good morning, everyone. Before we begin, I just want to ensure that all of you can hear me. I'll just unmute the mic for the first person who has raised their hand, sorry. So please let me know if you can hear me. Ehsan Salim, can you hear me? Good morning, everyone. I think there was some problem with the audio and whatever I was saying was not audible. So before we begin, I just want to ensure that all of you can hear me. I'll just allow the mic for first person in the queue, Ehsan Salim. Ehsan, could you please confirm if you can hear me? Ehsan, could you please unmute your mic and confirm if you can hear me?
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Perfect, perfect. Hassan, give me one moment. I'll just address everybody and give you the time to ask your question.
sure, sure.
Just 1 minute. So once again, good morning, everyone. My name is Rati, and I am from the Evotech onboarding and support team. We are the technology operator for Mahab's Tatmeen system, and this is our weekly technical workshop, as you all know. Here we answer industry questions from partners like you. And just to inform you, this will be a recorded workshop, and the recording link will be uploaded to our YouTube channel within 24 hours. The YouTube channel link is pinned in the chat window and anyone can access it. You do not need any special permissions. Currently, everyone except the first person in the queue is on mute. I will allow the mic one by one to everybody. So keep raising your hands in case you have any questions, and I will answer them one by one. Hassan, please go ahead, unmute your mic and ask your question.
Yeah, hi. So I joined last week as well, and my question was that the SSCC format, when we are calling an API, earlier we were able to call with the format which required a company prefix. Fine.
Okay.
But in one of the call, we were told that now APIs accept both format, one that need a company prefix and one that doesn't require the company prefix.
Right.
And they told me that this is a technical method. You can send an email to onboarding. I am talking to onboarding for 1 week. Fine.
Okay.
And somehow they are not able to give me that format.
Okay. You already have sent us the email for this on
Yeah,
onboarding. Could you give me the ticket number?
it is TAT
Mm-hmm.
4060.
4060. I will quickly check what's going on. Give me just a few seconds. One of my colleagues has replied on that with the URN format, or she's also mentioned that you can either use this URN format or this SSCC, which the same thing applies for the SG10. So didn't that work?
I didn't receive this message. I couldn't find that one that you're just referring to.
Okay. So you have access to the portal where you can check all your tickets that you create for us, or
Okay.
no?
No, I don't have access to the portal.
Okay, what I am going to do is I am right away going to send you the invitation for that portal. You can
Sure.
register on that. And once
Okay.
registered, on the top right, you will see, your profile logo, either your image or your, just a blank circle.
Sure.
So sorry, just one moment. So there you, if you click, you will be able to see all your tickets and you will be able to access this ticket as well. Okay. So you can
Okay.
go to that ticket and you can see all the answers. And yeah, in case you are still not able to see, try an incognito window and then you will be able to see. It's just the portal that we use to access, for the ticket creation. Here, any ticket that is created by you or you are in the CC, you will be able to see all of those tickets and you will be
So
able
it
to
is
see.
the
Mhm.
it is identified by the email, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
Okay,
Thank you.
perfect. Just in case you are still not able to see the email, send us an email with the original ticket number and we will check what we can do the best.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Insan. Any other questions for me?
No, that's it for now. Thank you.
There are no other hands raised in the workshop. So I'll be on mute. In case you have any questions, please raise your hand. I'll give you the time to ask your questions. And in case there are no hands raised till 11:30, we will end the workshop at 11:30. Edwin Bergera, I've allowed the mic to you. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Hello, good morning. Thank you so much. I
Morning.
just have a question regarding the API calling. So, currently, whenever our client are like asking for for example, the GLN and then the prefix and also for the GTIN, so they will ask GS1. So they will ask GS1 and then they will send an email regarding the GLN or maybe the GTIN like that. Is there any possibility that you will provide an API calling so that we can get the list of for example, the GTIN list so that we will have the full list of the medicine. So GTIN and then GTIN number. So like that. And then the GLN and then
Uh,
also the prefix. Is there any option for that in future?
Edwin, are you a licensed agent or pharmacy or hospital?
Uh,
Like, who exactly is you going?
Yeah, we are a service provider for warehouses and
Okay.
pharmacy. Yeah,
Okay. I got it.
yeah.
I do not think I there is an API, but let me just ask the expert here. Bharadwaj, would you happen to know the answer for this?
Edwin, like as of now, we do not have any such API to retrieve the GTN information or GLN. Okay, so probably this would be if this feedback is taken into consideration, then this would be a new customization for us, and then accordingly we have to implement it. So the response for this is as of now we do not have any such API, please.
Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
thank you so much. Maybe this is a good option for us because
Yeah. Got it.
in future maybe we can just call the API and then we can get the detail of
Mm,
the GTIN and then the
mm.
GTIN name, right?
Yeah, yeah. So you
Yeah.
can refer the available APIs. You can refer in Postman collections on Tatmeen.ae website.
Okay. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Have a
Bye.
good
Thank
day.
you, Bharadwaj.
Thank
And
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ravi.
Edwin, as Bharadwaj mentioned that we may consider this in future, so why don't you send us an email on onboarding@tatmeen.ae with your exact requirements so that we can forward this as a feedback to our technical team.
Sure. Thank you so much, Mr. Ati. Thank you.
You're welcome, Edwin. We are still available till 11:30. In case anybody else has any questions, please raise your hands. Hi, everyone. Just a reminder that you can raise your hands in case you have any questions, and I will allow the mic to you so that you can ask your questions, and we can continue with the workshop. We will wait till 11:30. If there are no hands raised till then we will end the workshop. Hi, Weber. I see you raised your hands. I've allowed the mic to you. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Uh, yeah, thank you. Basically, we are the IT solution providers for the distributors, that is, warehouse owners.
Okay.
Okay, and some of our clients require that to integrate with the Tatmeen. Our WMS needs to be integrate with the Tatmeen portal.
Right. Mm-hmm.
See, I'm basically from the functional side, not from the technical. So,
Okay.
I actually registered today itself on the Tatmain service desk,
All right.
and I got the access also. And I came to know that today there is a workshop as well.
Okay.
So, my question is basically from the functional side. As a distributor or as a warehouse owner, what are the events that they had to consider to send the data? Means as an initial information, uh, the
Right.
couple three things I am that aware that whenever the warehouse receives the material,
Right.
the medicines or the pharmaceutical material,
Mm-hmm.
so when they receives the material and when it has been dispatched out from the warehouse,
I
that
get
is
your
the
point. Yeah.
second event. And any
Right.
additional events that where the data need to be sent to the admin?
Uh, However, we have actually allowed everything to everybody except commissioning, which is possible only for MAH and licensed agents. Everything else is available for all the supply chain partners, no matter whether you are a distributor or a pharmacy. You can still aggregate, you can ship to, like you can ship out, you can receive, you can cancel shipments, you can dispense also in case needed. So there is no limitation to that. So it totally depends on your client's requirement, like their business requirement. For
Okay.
an example, if they receive something, okay, like let's say a licensed agent has shipped something to them and they are receiving something. So first, of course, they are receiving it, but let's say when they unpack it, which is another event they might use, unpack or
Okay.
unpack all,
Okay.
in case they open it and they figure out that maybe some items are damaged, or let's say some items are missing, then they
Okay.
on Tatmeen, they might have to initiate a return or a partial return. So they can do that
Okay.
also. Okay.
Okay.
Other than that, it is possible that they directly are dispensing at times to somebody. Okay. So in that case, they can dispense also. Or
Mhm.
for an example, there are some items which are with them for a longer period of time, and over the time they expire
Okay.
before shipping
Mhm.
out to somebody else. Now they
Right.
cannot ship them to somebody else. They cannot return them to the
Correct.
original sender. In that case, they can decommission them also. So there are
Okay.
multiple things. I would recommend that if your clients are using API, as you mentioned, check the technical guides and also check the Postman collection available on tatmeen.ae to understand what all options are available.
Okay.
And you can use anything according to the requirement.
Yeah, I also saw the technical guide which is there on the website. So
Mhm.
there are on page number 28 there are some message formats are over there for the commissioning and decommissioning, and
Uh-huh.
decommissioning attributes are over there.
Okay.
So do means as we going to develop this APIs, so
Mhm.
these are the we are looking at the correct the doc message formats over there in the
Are
technical guide.
you, which technical guide are you referring to? The technical guide for logistics on
Distributors, yeah,
district.
yeah,
Got it. I'll check it. Just a moment, please.
logistics, yeah, that is a
Yeah.
logistics, correct.
I do not have it open in front of me. I'm just opening it right now. And you mentioned page number 20, correct?
28.
28. Okay. One moment. Okay. So you are looking at the list of um The EPCI is for commissioning and decommissioning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is only for commissioning and decommissioning. And of course, because as a distributor, you would not be commissioning. Yes, go through these and you can set this up using the Postman collection. You can just go ahead and check what works best.
Okay. 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 So actually, my question only was that the list of events or the APIs that we have to consider uh,
Mhm.
as an as a considering as an warehouse owner or the distributor. So as you mentioned correctly, it depends on the business scenarios.
Exactly.
So yeah, we will have an internal discussion with our clients. What are the
Great.
different scenarios they are doing the
Right.
business,
Right.
and accordingly we have to set up those events over there.
Correct. Correct. And in the API hub, like the B2B user, they would actually have access to all the different APIs. They can subscribe for all of them if they're not sure what they might end up using. So they can even
Yeah,
subscribe for all. And as and when they have any requirement, they can go ahead with
use
those.
that.
Yeah,
Use them.
exactly. And yeah,
Okay.
if anytime you have any questions, let's say they're trying something and they're not able to figure out what exactly to do, you can always send us an email on onboarding@tatmeen.ae with the screenshots and the
Okay.
username so that we can go ahead and check what exactly is the issue and we will help you.
Okay. So currently I have signed up with the service decks. Do I
Mhm.
have to also sign up in the Tatmeen, complete Tatmeen?
It depends, Vaibhav. See, you mentioned that you are working on the functional side. So it depends on the client if they need to create you as like invite you as a sub user, as B2B
Mhm.
user or a mobile portal user. That is totally up to the SPOC.
Okay.
You may like if you need to report, then only you need to be a user in Tatmeen. If you do not need to report, then
Okay.
it's totally up
Okay.
to them.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Understood. So I currently register on the help center. So for the any for the development purpose, if we need any help, so I can get from the help center.
Yes, you can create a ticket from there, or you can send us an email directly. That will also be added as a ticket to the help center directly. It
Okay.
is whatever is convenient for you. Both the ways are available. So, yeah, within 24 hours, we try to answer your questions.
Okay. Okay. Thanks you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
You're welcome, Vaibhav. Hatam Medical Center, you can unmute your mic and ask your question.
Hi, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, is it compulsory to do the registration in Tatmeen for all medical centers?
It is required if you are using conventional or biological medicines. Okay.
Actually, ours we have only dental and surgery department, and we are not using many medicines. Not,
Okay.
almost we are not really using the medicines.
Okay. So at the
So
dental
is it
clinic,
compulsory?
yeah, at the dental clinic, you might be using, at least anesthesia to perform the surgeries, right?
Yes, the injections we are giving.
Exactly. So yes,
Yeah.
in that case, you need to register because you need to report the receiving of these and at least the dispensation of these. Go through the list of the registered products on the MOHAP website.
Okay.
There is a list of whatever is required to be reported to Tatmeen, which is a list of all the biological and conventional medicines. And as you mentioned that you give injections and for surgeries you might need to use the anesthesia, so these are there as far as I am aware of, but as I mentioned you can check the list of registered products on mohab,
Yeah.
and if your medicines fall under that, then yes, you do need to register and report.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. MM. Please unmute your mic and ask your question. I have allowed the mic to you. You need to unmute from your end and ask the question. Can you hear me? Please unmute your mic and ask your question. I'll lower your hand for now, but in case you still have questions, please your hand once again, and I will allow the mic again to you. The Jaran Pharmacy, please unmute the mic and ask your question.
Yeah, good morning, madam.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm just I have question regarding the shipping. Actually, the pharmacy connected to the clinic. So
Okay.
sometimes clinic wants some medicine.
Mm-hmm.
So we can transfer to them under the Tatmeen or
So
directly we can give to them.
the clinic would have a separate GLN, right?
Yes, they have.
Perfect. In that case, yes, the pharmacy needs to perform the shipping event to the clinic, and the clinic needs to receive before the dispensation.
Okay, so they have to also report the each and every medicine.
Yes, exactly. Because you see, Tatmeen has to track and trace the flow of the medicine, like starting from commissioning till the time of decommissioning, which is most of the times dispensation. So if it's being moved from one place, one GLN to another GLN, we have to report it. So when moving from pharmacy to the clinic, the pharmacy needs to ship to the clinic's GLN, and the clinic needs to receive it in Tatmeen, then do the dispensing.
But they are still in the staging stage.
Okay, so they need to send us an email and also keep performing the testing in case they have not yet successfully tested. They need to send us an email and we'll send them the production link. In
They
case they, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, they tried. They want for live production. They want. They are asking that our clinic first you transfer some medicine, then only
Okay.
Tatmeen approve for live production.
Okay, so what you can do is you can just ship some products to them in staging because this is virtual. This is only for testing. You can ship some virtual products to them in staging and they can receive because that will help us also to understand whether the whether they received it successfully or not, whether their testing is successful or not, and they do not make mistakes in production. Human error is possible, but testing is also important. So it would be a great idea that you send them some products in staging and they receive, they dispense them so that they are sure, we are sure that everything is good to go and they can start reporting in production.
Okay, madam. So is it shipment ही पूछ रहे हैं? यही पूछ रहे हैं. But we have another pharmacy, so we can ship there also the same thing, same process.
Exactly. Yes.
So while shipping, what things he require also the SSCC code or no need this one?
For staging, you're asking, right?
No, staging finished. This is a clinic. I
Oh,
understood. Now
okay.
we have pharmacy. He's in the live.
Got it. So for shipping, as per MOHAP, aggregation is mandatory. So whenever you are shipping any items, you need to aggregate them and then ship. And for receiving, they would need the top level of SSCC, the top level of aggregation. That is what they will need. Once they receive it, anything under that SSCC will automatically be received by them.
So just I have doubt. Suppose two item I have received with the SSCC,
Okay.
and I transferred to the our another pharmacy,
All right.
and so they will get automatically they will print out something as SSCC. How they will enter without SSCC we have received. I have received this one, and
So
how?
you, Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. So when you ship something to another GLN, the SPOC of that GLN has access to in-transit reports in their account. So any SPOC, they can log in, and once they log in, they have a tab called reports. Under reports, there are downloadable reports. So when they
Yeah.
click on the downloadable reports, if there is anything called in stock, then that means something is being shipped to them. They can download that report and they will get the list of the information of the top level of aggregation. So if whatever SSECs you are shipping to any GLN, they will be able to get that data even without you manually providing the information to them. They can see that in their account
Now,
and they can receive the data.
so it means once I shipped to our pharmacy another,
Mhm.
so our in the documents downloadable report it's removed from our side and it added to him.
Download, like the in transit is available to both the sender and the destination, the source and the destination GLN. It is available to both till the time it is in transit. The moment they receive it, like the moment the destination GLN receives it, it is no longer in transit. So that means it's in their stock, not in
Okay.
your possession anymore. So you will
It will
not see
remove
that.
from
Exactly.
my transit.
Exactly.
Okay, madam. Okay. Thank you. I will try this process, madam.
Perfect. Perfect. Any other questions for now?
No, thank you, madam.
You're welcome. If anybody else has any questions, please raise your hands. As I don't see any more hands raised, we'll wait just for 5 more minutes, and in case there are no more questions, we can end the workshop. The Jaran Pharmacy, I guess you have another question. Please unmute your mic and ask your question.
Hello. Yes, madam. Hello. Good morning,
Yeah,
madam.
good morning.
Just I have just I opened this shipping option. So
Okay.
here showing the destination GLN and down this reference document number. What
Okay.
I to mention in the reference document number.
That is an optional field, and you can enter any reference number from your end. For an example, some people like to enter their invoice number or the AWB number. It is totally your choice. It's just a reference number for your reference.
Okay, madam. Okay. And some of the product I unpacked in our system. So now it's not showing in the downloadable report. Is it correct?
If you have unpacked them, that means they are in your stock.
I now transit finish.
Exactly.
Okay,
So because they are received at your end, they won't show in the in stock report. In transit report.
in
So in
transit.
transit, as it says, the items are in transit from one location to another.
Okay, okay, okay. Got it, madam. Got it. Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Finish.
You're welcome. As there are no more hands raised, we will end the workshop now. As I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the workshop, we will be uploading the recording of this workshop within 24 hours to our YouTube channel. The link for the channel is pinned in the chat option of this workshop. So please go ahead, check it, and you can even mark it as favorites for future reference. And we will have this workshop once again next Thursday, 11 a.m. Dubai time. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.